2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, they're enjoying a terrific postseason run, only one loss so far. A definite title contender, but they're just taking it one game at a time. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-0. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort.
Momentum from one game to another is overrated.
In a series?
Yeah, it's overrated because guys change up after the game. They kind of let it go. The best players in the world, I know, they're not elephants. They have short memories. They are not elephants. They forget.
Both teams ready to tip off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Philadelphia 76ers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Heat. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Miami Heat. Take a look at the Heat. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Joel Embiid, Lynch Smith, then there's Ben Simmons, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Oladipo, the pass to Drummond. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Drummond. Chalk up 2 there.
Flexing the power. Drummond takes the hit, finishes through it. Potential and 1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Ball's not loose. Smith finds Simmons. Outside, George. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shoots over Covington, and he overshot that one, missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to Simmons. Embiid in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night. Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Adebayo. This is to George. Now the 76ers on the break. Smith with the ball and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. Richardson with it. Pass to Adebayo. And George kicks to Oladipo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second, Joel Embiid. Third is Andre Drummond.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's George. That's good from 17 feet away. George has got his first points of the game.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Pass to Davis. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons dishes to Smith. Embiid against Drummond. A fadeaway. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And Embiid with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 1. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Davis. Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. A
second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Richardson against Smith. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. That shot no good. And Miami the other way now. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, and some nights, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Sometimes when you go to your second unit, sometimes the offense can bog down. Not that night.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Nerlens Noel checks in for Joel Embiid, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Smith.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so here is Philadelphia, following the score by Miami. Richardson against Redick. Richardson the pass to George. Over Davis. George with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Oladipo. And Noel kicks to Simmons. Shot to stop the run. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Miami. Inside, Oladipo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Simmons missing again.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Redick finds Simmons. Four on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Nice use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him.
Here's the pass to George. Oladipo against Simmons. And Oladipo, here we go. The shot comes out.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Here's Covington. That one, no good. George with the defensive effort. Now we'll go to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. And he told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. We're still in position to accomplish that. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Drummond. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside, Redick. Pass to Covington. Back to Redick. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one. And he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Here's George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 7. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. Simmons passes to Davis. He dishes it to Covington. Paul George with the steal. To the paint, here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
76ers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Outside, Redick. To the wing right side. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Andre Drummond. Nerlens Noel is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Richardson with it, outguarded by Simmons. Covington kicks to Redick. Fires from deep, and it's sent back by George.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Winslow's checked in for Andre Drummond. King comes in for George. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Wade on the wing. Unloads from 9. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Heat lead by 11.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
And the 76ers call time here.
And look, you never want to see a team cut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Back to Embiid. Can they get it? No good on that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Passes it to King. Down low. And the rejection by Noel. Smith with it, now guarded by Winslow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Good on the shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Back to Smith. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wade against Smith. Wade feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic the pass to Dinwiddie. No good with the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Shamet. A a three-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 11. To the middle. Here's King. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
With some arc. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to King. And the rejection by Noel. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The pass to Winslow. And Wade now top of the key. Now the dish to Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Nurkic. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
What a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Korkmaz at the three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wade dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lock at 6. Winslow wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Winslow's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Noel. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
Dinwiddie kicks to Adebayo. Passes it to Nurkic. Embiid with the steal. Redick against Wade. Shamet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Heat. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Winslow's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Korkmaz. Embiid inside. Goodbye Winslow. Embiid, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And again, Miami with the triple.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, It's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the pass to Noel. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Two shots.
That's good from Noel. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Heat leading by 19. Wade finds Winslow. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. The 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Wade against Redick. Shot clock at 5. Shamet. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Embiid. Nurkic with the block. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Miami with another.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Redick against Wade. Basket good. Redick's got 5.
He always goes strong to the basket when he gets great inside looks.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 7. Winslow's shot is off. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Winslow. Korkmaz passes to Noel. Embiid kicks to Redick. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Miami with the rebound.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
And the Heat call time here. And a new group in for the Heat. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nurkic. Paul George comes in for Bam Adebayo. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Oladipo in for Dinwiddie. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Ben Simmons is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Heat leading by 19. Oladipo, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Here's George. Misses off the left iron. And it's Davis with the ball for the 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Redick. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what I'll tell you? He's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Back to Winslow. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Simmons against Oladipo. To the paint. Now here's Redick. He's guarded close. It's Davis on the wing. 5 to shoot. Simmons on the wing. By Oladipo. Now the Heat with it. They're on an 18-7 run. To the inside. And stolen by Redick. Now here's Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Six on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Paul George.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
That's no clue how he got that one to fall.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And that one falls for Davis.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
Now here's Oladipo. He has 7. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tipped away. Oladipo against Simmons. For 3, Covington. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
From deep, George, and the Heat, another 3.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Down low. Davis finds Simmons. Redick surveying the D. Down low. Here's Davis. Oladipo with the block. Pass to Richardson. Rebound by the 76ers. Noel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Redick against Richardson. Stolen by Winslow. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Simmons dishes to Davis. Second shot opportunity, and Simmons with the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Heat leading by 21, and the Heat call time here. Change here. Adebayo's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Embiid comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Redick. Richardson kicks to Oladipo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Oladipo hits them both. And here's Smith. Simmons on the wing. Back to Smith. Passes to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Richardson kicks to Oladipo. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Oladipo for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Cloak loose. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Here's Oladipo. He's got 12. Kicks it to Drummond. Back to Oladipo. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Smith outside. And stolen by Richardson. Goes up. A slam dunk by Richardson.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Man, they just keep coming at you. Can they sustain this level of energy for the rest of the night?
Well, as they fuel this lead, looks like the guys are feeding off the success. That keeps them going.
Here's Simmons after the Heat pick up 2. Now Embiid. Covington passes to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The shot by George, no good. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Smith finds Simmons. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Releases from the wing and drills it. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold.
Oladipo, the pass to Drummond. Covington against George. Feeds it to Simmons. It's stolen by Oladipo. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. In the corner, George with it. Shoots over Covington. The shot by George, no good. Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front of the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at Miami, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
A shot of American Airlines Arena in the whites of Miami, Florida. Welcome back, everyone, to the action here. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game. He has been everywhere.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
You know what? It hasn't been his role, but he has the skill set to do it. Maybe this is a new wrinkle to his game.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Drummond. Adebayo is out there with Paul George. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Oladipo in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This is to Drummond. Pass to Oladipo. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Smith kicks to Covington. Down low, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and vertical. AD, one of the few.
Richardson dishes to Oladipo. Back to Richardson. Oladipo against Simmons. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. A shot by George. Wide open. Drummond passes to Adebayo. Open shot, George.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
Here's Covington. Here's Davis. And the layup is good. Davis has got 9 points.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Richardson finds Oladipo. Outside, George. That doesn't go either for George.
Really, a lack of focus coming out of the break. So far, they are 0 for 3.
The pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Smith, the pass to Davis. He feeds it to Embiid. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Now here's George. He's got 10. Oladipo left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 20. Outside, Simmons. Down low. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game. He'd have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Richardson against Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Heat have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Richardson drops them both. The 76ers trail by 20. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Ben Simmons third.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They get a hand on it. Oladipo against Simmons. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 12. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Heat have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Simmons. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Oladipo against Simmons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's the shot they were looking for. After 3 straight misses coming out of the break, let's see if that sparks a rally.
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 10. And Oladipo kicks to Richardson. There's the lob to Oladipo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. For 3, Covington. Excellent D there from George. Miami leading by 20. Pass to Richardson. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's George. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Count that one. 16 points for Victor Oladipo.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. That one misses. The Heat leading by 22. Here's Richardson. He's got 10. Oladipo finds Drummond. George against Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Oladipo. Shoots over Covington. No good off the back of the rim.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Pass to Oladipo. But they get it back. Offensive rebound, Heat. And Drummond kicks to Richardson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Richardson's got 4 this quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up with the 76ers. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Heat. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Andre Drummond. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Josh Richardson. J.J. Redick's checked in for the 76ers. Davis kicks to Smith, and there's the pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 at the line. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. The Heat leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ben Simmons. The Heat have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Simmons kicks to Redick. That's tipped. Pass to Davis. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Davis. 17-foot shot on the way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. We need both to dominate this way.
Redick passes to Simmons. Back to Redick. Oladipo with the block. And he's able to get it back. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
For Miami, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from George. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Poked away. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Philadelphia. Redick with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oladipo finds Nurkic, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. It's stolen by Davis. He kicks to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
What strength on the slam from Simmons, punching it home and sending a real message there.
Redick against Wade. Passes it to George. Over Redick. And that one goes long.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And Davis can't get it to go. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Wade against Reddick. George looking around. Again, the miss by the Heat. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Fires at the elbow. Here's Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. The free throw drops for Embiid. A different look for Miami. Winslow's checked in for Adebayo. King comes in for George. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Oladipo. And Embiid drops them both. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the paint. Stolen by Wade. And here's Winslow. He's got 10. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. There's Winslow. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Shamet. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Just to Dinwiddie. They need this one. The shot by Wade, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the dunk by Embiid.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Nurkic. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
Two shots.
No good on that one. Robert Covington's checked in for Embiid. He hits the second from the line. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 9-1 run right now. 1:05 left to play in the third. Now the pass to Reddick. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. And Noel throws it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here's Wade. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Covington with the steal. Here's the teardrop. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Sinks the triple. Korkmaz has got his first 3 points of the game.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Wade kicks to Winslow. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Back to Wade. Puts up a three. Knocked loose. Goes back up. And Nurkic finishes inside. And the Heat lead by 19. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the 76ers, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Korkmaz in at the three, the small forward. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Lock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Justice Winslow. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Miami leading by 17. Now Wade. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
The mid-range jump shot has always been a staple of D-Wade's game.
Passes it to Noel. Here's Korkmaz. He kicks it to Redick. Here's Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Pass to Noel. Redick from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Heat. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. King, the pass to Dinwiddie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers trail by 19. Kicks it to Noel. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And that one is good.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. The pass to King. And stolen by Noel. Inside, Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Winslow dishes to Dinwiddie. The feed now to Nurkic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's 6 points for Nurkic.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Korkmaz kicks to Embiid. Winslow with it. Nurkic can't hit.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Rebound by Nurkic. The Heat leading by 17. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Was shot by Redick, no good.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The 76ers trail by 17. Now here's Redick. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to King. And here's Nurkic. Passes it to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Back to Nurkic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
And a new group in for the Heat. Andre Drummond's checked in for Justice Winslow. Paul George comes in for King. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Oladipo in for Dinwiddie. And then for Philadelphia, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Noel. Smith comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for J.J. Redick. Timeout called the Heat. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Good D by Drummond. The Heat leading by 14. Outside, George. It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's the floater. That one misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Covington from the arc. They get it back. Here's Davis. It's good.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well. A graceful athlete in action.
Now here's Oladipo. He kicks it to George. There's the lob to Oladipo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Smith with the basket on the assist from Covington. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Miami has possession. 10-point lead.
no surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
There's Noel. And it's sent back by Drummond.
The obvious intimidation factor of Andre. That's 280 pounds flying after your shot.
And George kicks to Richardson. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Smith finds Simmons.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
He misses the free throw.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Good on the second free throw. Now Richardson. Pass to Drummond. And George kicks to Oladipo. Back to George. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. 16 points for Paul George.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first three of the half, second of the game.
Oladipo against Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A 12-point game. The pass to Richardson. Here's Drummond to the inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 12. Covington in the corner. Kicks it to Davis. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. And Davis can't get it to go.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
He drains the quick shot. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80, not letting up, playing with great pride.
Richardson kicks to Oladipo. Plays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 20 points.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Now here's Simmons over Oladipo. And the shot falls short this time.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's Oladipo. And Drummond throws it down.
Already a double-double machine. Drummond with a little bit better offense. He can start putting up mad 20-20 lines.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammer. Good on the shot. 14 points for Ben Simmons. The Heat leading by 12. Oladipo outside. Pass to Nurkic. And stolen by Noel. Loads it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the Heat call time hit. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Victor Oladipo.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Here's Richardson, following the basket by Anthony Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Simmons against Oladipo. Here's Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Heat have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. From deep, George, good on the triple. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Outside Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Too much contact. You see what the defender's trying to do.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
The Heat leading by 11. Oladipo outside. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
The 76ers running out of time. Outside Davis. 13 feet away. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound in this one. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Here's George. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Back to George. Lock at 6. Shoots over Covington. And another basket for Miami.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play. And in the end, victory for the Heat.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Victor Oladipo.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Simmons. Misses off the left iron. Oladipo taking his time here. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, Dwayne, you won the game, but you lost the rebounding battle. How did you overcome that?
I don't know. You know, we have a knack for finding a way to win, and we've always had that here. You know, we got to do a better job. You know, we can't get out-rebounded like that and expect to win, so we got to figure it out.
We'll be working on it. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.